Okay, class, my name is Samantha Holmes, and I will be going over our solar system. One of the things that I noticed interesting about how the solar system works and how at least my perception of the solar system was when I was much younger, um, is that the orbit of the planets aren't exactly aligned as uh, were taught when we were kids. The orbit of the planets actually differs um, from the distance of the planet to the sun. Two of the people that I decided to research on were Edmund Halley and Clyde Toba. Edmund Halley is more famous for his discovery of predicting the orbit of a certain comet that would come across the Earth every so often. Um, Later to be famously known as Halley's Comet. Clyde Toba was infamous for um, his discovery of the planet Pluto. Pluto, there was that big debacle where Pluto was officially unnamed a planet, and then later on renamed as a planet, but as a dwarf planet as its classification. The solar system that we know of, um, the size of it, at least, is measured in astronomical units, which is measured by the distance from the sun, usually about to give a aspect, the Earth is about 150 million kilometers from the sun, as opposed to being right next door to each other, which might be a little bit dangerous. The atmospheres of the planet, or the composition of evolution of the planets from the sun to far off into the distance. As you see, it does not include Pluto. As you can see, it differs from the distance of the planet towards the sun, breaking it down to what the planet is made up of primarily, to maybe even estimating the size and the pressure of that planet. One of the fascinating wonders that I chose, at least, was the rain on Saturn's moon. Something that I found interesting about that is that it does, at least when I was a kid, we believed that water on other planets meant life. Or, as what I would think is, there were no water on other planets when I was a kid. But what has been discovered, is that on Titan, that it does have water cycles similar to planet Earth, which is also an interesting fact in my mind. And that concludes my theme. Have a wonderful day, guys.